You touched on it there. You're playing really well. The numbers back that up. But does that make it a frustrating campaign for you because you haven't converted those performances into wins and points?
Yeah, to be honest, not really. I think you see me frustrated on the dartboard a lot because that's just me as a person. I always strive for more. But as a whole, I'm not really frustrated. It kind of is what it is, isn't it? It's the cauldron of sport. It doesn't always go your way. There's been many instances from other players that have played really good and not qualified for the top four as well. So it's just something that you have to keep working on, keep getting better at, and all I'm going to do is keep trying my best. And if it's good enough, it's good enough. It's not, it's not. I think a lot, like I said, a lot of players have had some good performances against me at the right time, and that's kudos to them. It's up to me to find something even better than I have produced before to force myself into that top four now.
I remember speaking to you in Saudi and we were talking about the change in equipment, and you were like, right, I've proved to myself I can win with this, but we've seen you tinker again and go back to the old flights. Is it a mental thing while you're doing that?
Uh, Not particularly. I feel like the other flights were really good at scoring, but they just weren't clinical on the doubles, and it's just because they're a tiny bit heavier. And it's so much easier when you've got so much more of a margin for error. When you've thrown at triple 20, your margin for error is massive because you can miss by 2 inches and then two good darts and it's in. But the doubles it's a lot harder, it's more delicate, and they didn't seem to find the doubles enough for me, to be honest. I think that was one of my strong points over the last couple of years. So I just went back to the old one, and I'll probably rejoin them again another time just to try them again. But yeah, it's just a little bit of a chop and change here to see which one works best for me and wins me more.
You said to Josh that you feel it's must win this week. Worst case scenario, if you don't win, how do you then approach it? Obviously, relying on other people then to do you a favour.
Well, to be honest, yeah, I say must win. It's not on the terms of if I don't win it, I'm out because 7 weeks after, 6 weeks after this week, so it's two nightly wins and you could even be third then. So for me, it's not a must-win game, but I feel like if I want to start making an impact and want to start, pushing towards that top four, and a win tomorrow night against Johnny definitely is going to be needed because I would put myself even closer to Johnny then. And I could drag him into the mix as well. I think a lot of people probably thinks there's just one space available for that top four now between the likes of me, Michael, and Jan. But yeah, if you keep winning games and put the pressure on John as well, he might slip into it as well. So yeah, that's why I think it's a big game because then if I lose, I feel like that's probably going to be too hard to catch Johnny then.
Cheers, Luke. Thank you very much.